Sniping's a good job, mate. It's challenging work, out of doors. I guarantee you'll not go hungry, because at the end of the day, long as there's 2 people left on the planet, someone is going to want someone dead. Not a crazed gunman, Dad. I'm an assassin. Well, the difference being one has a job and the other's mental sickness. I'll be honest with you. My parents do not care for it. I think his mate saw me. Yes, he did. Feelings? Look, mate, you know there's a lot of feelings. Blokes would bludgeon their wife to death with a golf trophy. Professionals have standards. Be polite. Be efficient. Have a plan to kill everyone you meet.
The République is a legendary, tier 8 French battleship. That is pretty much like the Gascon. If the Gascon wasn't so utterly atrocious, you'd rather dip your balls in boiling water than play that thing. Yet somehow with pretty much the same design as the ship that shall not be named. The genius mega minds at Wargaming managed to make this thing work. And oh boy did they make it work. Some of the shots you can pull off in this thing even the Yamato can't do. Because something French magic bullets. Your shells only take about 10.5 seconds to travel about 20 kilometers. Of course more speed equals more penetration. This allows you to slam literally every ship from any range. And nobody knows what hit them. Sure, the dispersion can be a bit wonky, but when they do hit, these 16.9685-inch guns hit like a freight train. Enemy battleship with turtle back? No problem. Heavily angled Iowa at such a steep angle it should be physically impossible to citadel him, and doing so would defy all rules and physics in this game. No problem. It may not be as fast as other French battleships, but it's still enough to position yourself on the flank, which is where you should be, and set up juicy crossfire which will enable you to have big numbers on your screen. Its secondaries are pretty decent, and any mind-numbingly stupid destroyer who yolls you will be in for a nasty surprise, or you should at least be able to take him down with you. All this might sound great, and I reassure you it is, but there is one flaw in this ship. Whoever designed this ship forgot to put any fucking armor anywhere besides into the belt. Just like any French ship, the République eats HE shells for breakfast, and large caliber AP shells will tear you apart. So the trick is, don't be hit. Always be on your toes. You can only be shot at from one side when you're on the flanks. Whilst you do have turtle back, it's not great. Being citadeled from long and close range is very possible and will happen more than you might think. You also have a cheek weakness, so getting in close can be risky. But when played correctly, the reward is definitely worth the risk. You are tied with the degenerate weeb ship. Only noobs play for the best sea sausage protection at a whopping 55%. You have a 48% fire chance, which has led to the common misconception that you should load HE more often than you should, though this probably comes from the mentally insane man who only plays cruisers. Your AA is spicy, and you turn like a literal brick. And with the mumbo jumbo out of the way, it's time for the pros and cons list. The République has a quick reload, long range, amazing penetration, fast shells, decent health, good torpedo protection, enough AA to protect you from the narcissists. It hits like a truck. It has good secondaries, and an engine boost. The République turns like a car with one wheel, is vulnerable to HE spam and damage in general, and has a cheek weakness. For your commander you use Bob the Jawbreaker, with flammable cannoneer, gyrating drill bits, marksmanship, reaching out, and will to rebuild because the other two are scams. For your upgrades, you use Aiming Systems Mod 1, Steering Gears Mod, to help with your Tragedy of a Turning Circle, Concealment Mod, and Main Battery Reload Mod. In conclusion, is this ship worth the money? Absolutely. It's rapidly become a personal favorite of mine. Get this ship while you can. Who knows if it will ever return. Probably the best campaign ship since the Georgia. But remember, it's all about having fun. Like, subscribe, whatever. Goodbye.